Hello to all my friends out there. So I'm having a little meal in a few minutes, but before the meal I want to have some snacks. So I only have a couple pieces of salami left. I should have bought more. I'll put it on the list at grocery outlet. Sometimes I buy pepperoni, sometimes I buy salami, and these are good for just eating. I also added dry meat to the stockpile. Okay, so I bought the salami. I got these really cheap at grocery outlet. You know, around Christmas time, a lot of people give these for gifts, so they're not as cheap, but they're good. So I want a little meat and cheese platter. And then I just keep them in the refrigerator and I eat them little by little. And this way you can get some milk, some meat, and you know, you get some dairy in the cheese. And I added dry salami to the stockpile because I told you the story many times. The child was coming across the plains and he survived because he had some dry meat in the back. Now this was a long time ago. It was buffalo meat. And most of us don't have access to buffalo. At better stores you can buy it. So I got a nice cheap turkey. And also, if any of you are interested, this year they have ducks pretty cheap. I might buy one. I didn't buy it yet. I'm thinking about it. So, okay, this is my Dollar Tree cheese. And so if I don't eat it all, that's okay. I just put it back in the bag and, you know, for my snacks, I'll eat it tomorrow. And I usually like these, you know, little bite-sized pieces. Sometimes I have toothpicks, sometimes no toothpicks. Depends. You know, we're kind of tired and wore out, so, you know, no toothpicks. Anything there is even a slight chance of accidents, no, we don't want to go there. And when you're tired, you know, that's when anything can happen. All the small pieces, I just eat them. This was good salami. I can really recommend this stuff. And then I have some turkey meat. Sometimes I eat it on sandwiches. Sometimes I just eat it with crackers. And this is a good way to eat all your little pieces of lunch meat and cheese up. And you'd be surprised. You start eating this stuff and you'll be surprised how many of these bite-sized pieces of meat you can eat. I can eat most of it while I'm preparing it. I was a student for years and years and years and years and years. And years and years and years. A lot of people forget that about me. Just like they can easily forget all that hair I did. I don't forget. And so for years and years and years, for lunch, I ate meat and cheese. And I could put them in one of those plastic sandwich things and seal it. You know, a lot of times I was a nurse student, and that way my food didn't get contaminated. And so, you know, eventually I eat everything. And so I think I mentioned to you guys that I have a box, and in my box is one of the stockpile foods, is all half-eaten food. So I had some roasted peanuts. If I don't eat them, I just cover them with foil, and then, you know, I take them out of. And at one point, I had Cheetos, black bean Cheetos. And so, you know, today is the day. And so, you know, when you keep all of your half-eaten pieces of food around like this, And then, you know, I had a half-eaten container of hummus. I think I mentioned to you guys that I went to a church. There was never enough food, and the ladies would cut the food up like this in small pieces, and it would always multiply to be enough food. And you're saving money this way because you're eating your few little crackers, your few little pieces of meat, your half bag Cheetos. These are good. All the hummus. Okay, you guys, I'll be back.